to order. Madam Clerk, will you call the roll?
Here.
Here.
Here. Pursuant to the open meeting law, any person may make a video or audio recording of this public meeting or may transmit the meeting through any medium. Attendees are therefore advised that such recordings or transmissions are being made whether perceived or unperceived by those present and are deemed acknowledged and permissible. First item on the agenda is citizen input. Second item is the minutes for May 23rd, 2023.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Motion was made by Councilor Ponte, second by Councilor Kilby. Discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? So voted. Auto repair shop license, William Sanchez, ABG Holdings LLC, DBA Lambert Auto Body and Auto Sales, 103 Shavison Street.
Motion to
comment,
take items 3 and 4 together.
Motion was made, seconded. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? So voted. Item number 4 is the auto body shop license renewal. William Sanchez, ABG Holdings LLC, DBA Lambert Auto Body and Auto Sales, 103 Shavison Street. Okay. Detective, do you want to come down? Can you just state your name for the record?
William Sanchez.
Thank you. Madam Clerk, what was the issue on this one again? Just, okay. Great. Detective, do you want to just bring us up to speed with the issues with the police department?
So the only concerns that we really had was just that there were some discrepancies in the information provided on the application
Okay.
versus the background check that we had conducted. And there was an issue with the license being non-renewed.
The license what?
I'm sorry, the driver's license being non-renewable typically just means that there's some money that needs to be owed to the state some way or another.
Okay. And then we also have either fees or back taxes that are owed to the city.
Well, I spoke with Ian on Wednesday. There was nothing there. But like when I already had the paper signed off on and handed it in. So I don't know what that is. It didn't make sense. I spoke with Ian after that. So they already signed off on it. I handed it in and spoke with Ian after that. So in reference to all the fees that I need to pay to renew my license, my license was not non-renewable. Well, in 2025 it expires. But there were some tickets and stuff that I had to take care of anyway. So that took care of all that stuff and
Okay.
excise tax.
And so you got a certificate of good standing from the treasurer's office?
Well, they already signed off on the paper, you know what I mean? So I handed that in with my application, you know what I mean? To
you have
sign
the
off on
application?
whatever tax issues. So when I handed in the application, about 3 weeks later, I handed that paper in.
I'm sorry. They do it, do they?
Yeah,
They don't? Okay.
This is the paper that you bring.
Is there any-
They signed that paper,
Rob, I want
Pending.
to interrupt you, sir.
you know what I mean?
Madam
Yeah.
Motion pending
Tax certification?
submittal of the tax affidavit, yeah.
I'll second, motion to refer to full council, right? Is that the motion?
Yep.
With a positive recommendation, for both items, subject to getting a certificate of good standing, right?
Second.
Discussion? So the only issue was the license non-renewal, is that in the back?
And the inconsistency in the
Yeah, I had to do an
Address.
address change, so I'm kind of in the middle of a divorce. So I moved to Fall River. I was living in Cambridge.
Okay.
So I had to change my address, so I did all that.
All right. Any further discussion?
Good luck, just make sure you keep up, when you do your renewals, you keep up with all that, and you won't have to be here, so.
Thank you.
You good with the
Yeah, it was
motion?
just all this.
Good luck to your business.
Appreciate it.
You also with the motion? Yep, full. No, we haven't, I'm sorry. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? So voted, motion carries unanimously. Thank you.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Detective. Correct. Item number 5 is the auto repair shop license request for change of restrictions. Carlos Jakes, Jakes Auto Sale LLC, DBA Jakes Auto and Repair, 182 Stafford Road. How are you?
How you doing?
Name and address for the record?
Carlos Jaquez, 21 Arch Street, Providence, Rhode Island, 02907.
Okay. So, Mr. Furtado?
Yes.
Can you just speak into the microphone, state your name and address for the record?
My name is Ronald Furtado. I reside at 160 Stafford Road.
So the restrictions, can you just talk a little bit about what you're looking to do in terms of the hours of operation?
So I'm looking to extend the hours from Monday to Friday to 7 p.m. I know it's currently 6 p.m. and Saturday to 5 p.m.
7 PM and then Saturday to, what was it?
to 5 p.m.
And what's it currently now?
Right now, I believe it's 7 to 1, the restrictions.
Is it?
On each day?
No, just for Saturday. This was the restriction that was put on the license. So this is actually a new business that I'm actually going to be opening up there.
Oh, sorry.
The license was transferred over to me. So I'm looking to get the hours changed before I open up for business.
Should ask permission, sorry.
No, Council Kabir, you got the floor.
Okay, so, the Monday through Friday is not gonna change?
No, Monday to Friday right now is currently to 6, but I'm requesting to please have it till 7 p.m.
Okay.
So-
And Saturday, you're,
Requesting till 5. So right now it's 1, so I'm requesting it to be till 5, so an additional 4 hours. So my reasoning for that is that a lot of customers on average probably are gonna get out like around 4 or 5. So closing at 6 I feel like it's not gonna give people enough time to get to the business, so I believe, 7 is more appropriate. And on Saturday, also 5 p.m. I think is a reasonable time. A lot of people are off on the weekends, so if they want to come to do any auto repairs, they're most likely, a lot of people are going to come on Saturday, so I think it would hurt the business closing so early on a Saturday. The third reason is I'm actually live in Providence, so you guys know about the bridge. I currently own a dealership on 2nd Street, Central City Auto Sales, and just from my experience, if we try to close at 6 or leave at 6, we get stuck with the traffic. So it's a lot better for me to leave after 7 o'clock to avoid that traffic with the bridge right now.
are there any complaints? I'm sure you could speak to that next, but that's up to the chairman.
Yeah, so I believe the restrictions were placed because of concerns from the neighbors, so that's why the restrictions were there. But this is a new owner?
This is a whole new
Yeah.
business, yeah. I
So-
just purchased the building like a week ago, so.
Any questions for the applicant before we go to the,
I'll hold off.
Okay.
No.
Mr. Furtado?
Originally, when the people that had the garage, I'm sorry, we sat down just like we are now and discussed the hours of operation. And the reason for why we asked for the hours that we asked for was so that we as can sit outside on our property and be able to enjoy it as well. I understand the business aspect of it. It's a new business, he wants to try to get some income coming in. But I also understand that, I would like to be able to enjoy my property as well. As far as the 1 hour issue I really don't see a big deal with that. To me, that's acceptable. The Saturday thing, I think that we're pretty much in the same type of situation. You work all week and you want to come in at home and sit outside and enjoy your property. I don't know what the noise level types will be here. I'm well aware of what power tools and all that, the noises they make and create. So those are my biggest concerns here, that I can at least enjoy my own property.
Yeah.
In the past, we certainly, we haven't had a lot of problems. Years ago, when I first bought that house, I can tell you, that garage was a nightmare. It was a nightmare. And we finally got some help and got it straightened out. All I know is I just hope that we don't end up in the same type of situation.
Yeah, and I just want to add to it, I'm pretty sure you know what the building looks like now. It's an eyesore for the neighborhood. So I'm actually right now in the process of, painting the building nice. I'm going to do the nice asphalt, so it's going to look better for the neighborhood. It's going to make your neighborhood look a lot better and, hopefully add some value to your house. So this is going to be primarily a dealership. I hope that there shouldn't be a lot of noise level. There is going to be some, obviously, auto repairs. But I'm not sure if you're open to, trying it out. And then if you ever have any issues, you can come to me or ask to speak to me. And if there's ever any noise, I can tell them to keep it down. Obviously, you can't control like the noise of power tools, but if anyone's like, any noise that we can't control, we'll definitely try to control that for sure.
I would just like to, it's so difficult to try to explain to people sometimes. There's people talking down at Liberty's Bakery, and I'm sitting in my house and I can hear their conversation because it's reverberating off all the houses around. That's our concern about the noise aspect, and I'm willing to, give on so many hours on Saturday, but still, I'd like to keep it reasonable as possible so that we can enjoy our property as well.
Great. Council.
Do you feel it's not reasonable to extend their hours from 1 to 5?
I would like to, I wouldn't mind extend it a little bit, but I think, 5, again, by the time he's packing up to go, it's already, the hours is changing from daylight to evening, and so we don't really get the chance to enjoy the day outside. But I realize the difficulty it is when you're buying a new business.
Yeah. Yeah, and what I just wanted to add currently right now, so where I'm at right now on Second Street, I don't have a repair shop there. So just the reason why I requested this is because I know from experience, when I have customers buy vehicles, a lot of times they want to put the car on the lift. They want a mechanic to check it out before they buy it. So we're going to be open until 5 p.m. on Saturday on the dealership side. There's no restriction on, on that side of the license, but on this one there is. So it's going to be difficult to tell a customer, hey, I want to buy this car, but I want to check it out first. You have a mechanic shop, and I say, oh, no, wait, I can't because the hours are different. So I kind of wanted the hours to match up because I know that's going to be an issue. People are going to be like, hey, before I buy this vehicle, I'm ready to buy it. Can your mechanic put on the lift so I can look under it? So, not allowing me to stay open past 1 is definitely gonna hurt business.
When you purchased this building, this real estate, did you know that there was a restriction on the license when you purchased it?
I did not know. I didn't know until it was transferred to me and I picked it up and then I seen the
So
restriction
you
on it.
purchased it with the expectation, knowing that you are going to be able to be open however long essentially you want to be?
Yeah, and I know, obviously, I didn't think I was gonna be open until 8 or 9 o'clock. I figured, what, other shops are, what their hours are. Usually most shops are open until 5 p.m. on the weekend, on Saturday.
If a neighbor has a question or they're concerned about noise, is there going to be somebody in charge of the site so that they could address their issues with you or with management within your establishment?
Yeah, they can certainly talk to one of my employees and have them reach out to me, or they can reach out to me directly. I'm also gonna be there as well. I'm probably gonna be there, in the beginning, I'm gonna be there a lot, and then eventually, as I look to hire people. But yeah, if any problems, anyone could always reach out to me. That's not make sure everything's good.
And Monday through Friday, you're looking to move it from 6 to 7?
Yes.
All right, so my thoughts are, initially, is that I think the Monday through Friday till 7 o'clock is a bit of a stretch, in my opinion. I know that's the part of Stafford Road that is a busier part of Stafford Road. It isn't essentially a larger residentially gifted area. It's very busy on that part, and there are other commercial tenants in cars. So, I think running a mechanic shop till 7 o'clock on a Tuesday night or a Monday night, I think is a little rough, and I know it's only an hour. So, my position is I personally don't have an issue with the extension on Saturdays till 5, but I think Monday through Friday till 7 is a bit of an inconvenience to the neighbors behind the establishment and on Stafford Road. And I would urge that if at any point, if it passes the full council, that if there's ever a concern of noise, that you notify the clerk's office immediately, and we'll see if we can have a hearing before the regulations committee again. If he I'm not saying he's gonna misrepresent it. He's a new business owner. We want them to succeed. We want them to be successful. But we also need to be cognizant of, if you reach out to them and they're not listening to your concerns, then you bring it to our attention, and the chair will convene a meeting and have a discussion about this going into next year. So those are just my initial thoughts. I'll throw it out there and see if my colleagues have any comments on that. I yield. Thank you.
Council.
So you predominantly do sales, you stated, right?
Currently, yeah, but this is why I purchased this building, because now I'm gonna be doing both.
Okay.
It's a lot better, because,
So there's no noise in sales?
no. No, besides the cars turning on, you know, customer talking on the lot.
As long as someone's not mad about a price, that's
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe just throwing it out there. We've, a lot of veteran councils here, there's always, quite often than not, there's a clash between a business and a neighborhood in terms of noise. It's always, so, would it be amendable, or would you allow, in your neighbors for sales to go on for that extra period of time and no body work?
Oh, sorry, it's not body work, it's auto repair, just repairs.
I have no, the only thought that, just how many vehicles would be on the property at any given time, I guess.
How close are you to the property? Are you a butter?
Yes. Those are abutters, but just,
And how many neighbors do you, I know it's important, you're a residential owner there, and he came to you guys, you didn't go to him. You know what I'm saying? So he's looking for something from an existing home there, as I think Councilor Pont stated. So I'm just trying to, think if we could just do the sales till that period of time, so I'll just leave
Point
that.
of
If
information.
not, I'm
You
ready
already have
to,
a sales.
I'm ready to,
Point of information, Mr. Chair.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, he's looking for the repair piece
Right.
to tie in
Okay.
his other,
Alright,
Yeah.
his other
Okay.
sales.
Cause
Location.
that's gonna hurt the business, like on a Saturday, to close at 1, to have to turn down people that need, you know, repairs on their vehicle at 1 o'clock on a Saturday, it's definitely gonna hurt the business.
Well, I'm prepared to support Council Pont's compromise, and if you have a language there.
Can I just mention, I thought Mr. Vitato said he was okay with the 6 to 7. His concern was the Saturday.
that is, I did,
Right.
1 hour difference from Monday through Friday, correct?
Right. I'm sorry, what was your biggest concern? Was it the weekends or the night, during the week?
It's more on the weekends.
Yeah. It's only Saturday, cause obviously Sundays we're not
Right.
operating.
Understandable.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Now, if the, I guess if the committee was to meet you halfway at 3 o'clock, would that be beneficial?
It would help a little bit, yeah.
Mr. Vitato, would that work for you?
Right, sure.
Motion to refer to full council with the restrictions of Monday through Friday, 6 PM, Saturday, 3 o'clock,
So you don't want to extend the weekday to 7?
personally. I mean,
That-
what are your thoughts?
Because I thought he said he was okay with the
You're
7.
all right until 7 o'clock during the week, Monday through Friday?
Monday through Friday, 7 o'clock.
All right, fine. Motion,
I have no problem with
I'll amend my motion to refer to full council.
Sorry, I just wanna say, is 4 o'clock, I mean, is that still pushing it too much? 4 o'clock on Saturday? Sorry.
minutes.
Yeah.
You seem very reasonable.
Yeah.
Listen, I'll cave to that, as long as we're on the understanding
Yeah,
that.
no, and
if there's a
like I said,
problem-
yeah, you come to me if there's a problem. I just think we should just try it out to see. Cause like I said, I'm a new business. I just don't know what they were doing. I know this was implemented in 2016. I just don't know what kind of noise level, what they were doing at the time, but I know I'm
They
coming.
weren't doing anything, they were the greatest tenants in the world, neighbors in the world. I hate to see them go.
Motion to refer to full council, Monday through Friday, 7 PM, restriction, Saturday, 4 o'clock.
Second.
Motion was made by Counsel Ponte, second by Counsel Kilby. Discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? So voted. Motion carries unanimously.
As Council Pont stated, keep in touch with the clerk if anything occurs.
And like I said, if you have any issues, come see me. My name's Carlos Jaquez. So if I'm not there, just, access, speak to me.
Good.
Okay?
Good.
What's your name?
You can talk to Victor. Wow.
Victor, okay.
Motion to adjourn.
Cheesecake for Christmas.
Motion adjourned was made by Counsel Ponte, second by Counsel Kilby. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? So voted. Committee on Regulation is now adjourned.
Motion adjourned.